Hello, YouTube. I just wanted to share my plans about my 30-day VR fitness challenge. Currently, I am 29 years old, and as of this morning, March the 7th, 2018, I am about 232 pounds. Back in late 2016, I was around 260 pounds, and I decided that I want to do something about my weight. So I started eating healthier, and every day after work, I would exercise about 30 minutes. Nothing too crazy. I would just basically run on the treadmill for about 30 minutes, do some light lifting weights every other day. And I went down in about 3 months' time to 230 pounds. I felt better. People were complimenting me all the time that they could tell that I lost a lot of weight. And then I just kind of got bad about it one day and I stopped working out. I stopped my healthy living and just kind of plateaued at 230 for pretty much all of 2017. I would, every day I'd still check my weight. I'd go up a few pounds or go down a couple pounds, but I kind of hung around there. And then, and as the year progressed, I started gaining a couple pounds and not losing it. And I decided I wanted to get an Oculus virtual reality system so that I could play some active games and maybe lose some weight in the process. Closer towards the end of 2017, I started noticing me getting closer to around 240, and I decided I wanted to do something before it got too late. I think at one time I was actually like 243. So I got interested in virtual reality fitness. I saw there were some games like Audio Shield was the basic one, but then they also came out with like a boxing dedicated game, Thrill of the Fight, and I did some reviews on it, and it was a promising game, so I decided to try it out. And let me tell you, virtual reality will kick your butt. You might think it's just a game, but you will sweat. You will feel your muscles burning. I tried a few games of it and I figured that it was something I wanted to stick with. So I actually looked into boxing a little bit, some YouTube videos on the proper stance, and I had a local guy. His name is Keith Mullings. He won a boxing championship, I think, in like the late 80s. And I've known him for a couple years, and so he does personal training, and I took a couple lessons from him so I could learn the proper way to box. And I decided I'm not, I don't want to be a professional boxer, but it was always kind of a dream of mine just to be able to know how to throw a punch if I ever had to. And so he taught me, and I decided to keep up with the game. I'd play every couple of days, but I didn't really take it serious, and I still ate junk food. And then around January, I decided I wanted to start getting serious about losing weight again. And I started looking at other games, and I heard about Box VR, and I decided that Box VR would be a better exercise tool than Thrill the Fight, because Thrill the Fight, you kind of set your own pace, you do your own moves, whereas Box VR, it actually has a continual training program. It plays a song and you continuously move and exercise the entire time. And so then I decided that I'm going to start eating better and I'm going to start exercising every day. So beginning around February is when I started really getting serious into it. I started looking at different diet plans, different help weight loss supplements, and I decided ultimately that I want to do it the old-fashioned way, just eating better and exercising every day. If you look online, there are tons of diet plans, tons of different pills. You can pay for pills, you can pay for these diet plans. They send you food and you just eat it and not have to worry about it, but a lot of them are scams, or if they're not scams, and it's real hard to dig into which ones are good and which ones are a waste of time. So I just said, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. So the one thing I did decide to do, I got a colon cleanse. So before I started my channel on YouTube for the 30-day challenge, I took the colon cleanse for a couple weeks, and let me tell you, it will definitely clean your colon out. So I took that for 2 weeks straight, and I also, once I started the exercise routine, I also just got some basic green tea, because all the reviews I read, green tea diet pills seem to be at the top of everyone's list for just natural, safe weight loss supplements. It's not going to make you lose 20 pounds in a month, but it's something that has been proven over many decades to be reliable. And it's not crazy supplements added to it to make you lose fat unnaturally, so I don't feel bad taking it. I didn't just start into boxing. I was kind of going in and out every few days, once a week or so, over the past few months. So my muscles were kind of trained to doing what you had to do. I feel like if you just go exercise like I do on the channel and start going 20, 30 minutes every day hardcore within the first week, you're really going to be sore. If you've never exercised before, especially boxing, you might think it's a joke, but you will be definitely sore. So I recommend you ease into it. So that's what I did. And then I just decided I was going to do a video series in February. And I was planning on doing it every other day. But in February, I kind of got sick a little bit. It's around like flu season. I didn't have the flu, but I got sick from people coughing on me all the time at work. So I took a couple days hiatus, and just some days I would be tired, so I wouldn't do it. But so when March came around, I said, I'm just going to stop this messing around, and I'm just going to do it every single day for 30 days, see how I do. Every day, I'm watching what I eat. I'm not eating 100% healthy. I'm not just eating a salad for breakfast, lunch, and supper. I'm still eating junk food, but I'm watching my calories. That's the most important thing, is you need to make sure that you burn more calories a day than you take in. So for more breakfast, I might have oatmeal or an egg sandwich. And for lunch, I'll have this thing called the Complete Cookie from Lenny's and Larry's, and it's got about 400 calories, so it's almost a meal, and it's got some fiber. It keeps me, it keeps me full pretty much for the rest of the afternoon. And then if I do get hungry in between, I'll take a snack like a yogurt or a banana. And some days, like on my days off, I'll have Chick-fil-A for breakfast, not gonna lie. But what I'll do is I'll have their chicken nuggets only, and I'll come home and I'll finish it. I'll get the chicken nuggets, and I'll have like half a cup of cottage cheese and maybe some Triscuit or Wheat Thins whole wheat crackers. And so I might have a little bit of junk with it, but overall, not that many calories and very filling for the rest of the day. And let me tell you, after just February, starting in the beginning of March, I can already feel myself having more energy. For the boxing, I used to have to go 5 minutes, take a break, maybe 5 or 10 more minutes, take a break. Now, beginning of March, I can go a solid 10 to 12 minutes and not feel out of breath and keep going. So I could definitely tell a difference. My plan is to keep going for just 30 days straight. So far, I've done 5 days, and I'm going to just keep going and eat healthier. And I know eventually I might plateau. There might be a weight where just me eating what I feel like is good, okay, and doing my little bit of exercise every day, I might not lose any more pounds. And when I get to that point, I'll have to look into other methods. Maybe I will have to eat super healthy and start eating a salad for all 3 meals a day, and maybe just have one day where I don't eat the salads, or I might have to do even more exercise. But for right now, again, in the beginning of February, I was around, well, when I started this and taking off the colon cleanse, I was around 243. As of this morning, I'm 232. So just in about a month's time, maybe a month and a half, I have lost 10 pounds pretty easily, and I've already starting to have people notice it. So I hope that anybody watching this channel will become motivated. I'm still kind of new to streaming, so as I go along, I am figuring out the streaming. I would like people to tell me criticisms or comments on what you think is working well, what you think's not just on my stream, but also my exercise routine and my boxing. If anybody out there does do boxing, let me know. Am I doing the proper stance? Am I doing the correct punches? I plan on getting, when it starts to get springtime and it's not 40 degrees outside, I would to have one last refresher course with my trainer just to kind of get some reminders on what I'm doing right and what I need to improve on. And I will try to update weekly what my weight is so you guys can see how I'm doing. And after the 30 days, again, right now, only one weekend, I already feel like I have more energy. I feel like I can walk faster, not as tired. So after 30 days, if all goes well, I would like to continue to work out as much as I do. In fact, maybe if not 20 minutes, maybe go to 30 minutes. There's a soccer game that just came out. They've delayed it for PC. It was supposed to come out February. They delayed it to March 6th. I was hoping to get it last night. So hopefully when that comes out, that might help me stay active in a variety of different games instead of just playing box VR all the time. I did try Thrill of the Fight again a couple days ago, and it's been vastly improved. It used to be only where you could just fight people, like punch them. Now you can customize how much damage they take, how much damage they do. You can customize a lot of stuff. So hopefully that will reinvigorate me, and I can maybe play a few rounds after that, after Box VR. My ultimate goal, I would like to hit 220 pounds before I reach 30, which will be in September. My ultimate fantasy goal would be reach 200. Actually, 199, just to say I got into 200. 29, 6 foot, maybe 6'1", depending on how you measure me. I don't know. I haven't officially been measured in a while, so I don't know. But just say 6 foot. I think 200 is what they say I should be, or 200 would be realistic, a good weight. But for right now, if I could hit 220, I haven't been 220 in many, many years. Um, that would make me just happy. That would be the most amazing feeling in the world. And for those of you who are wanting to get into fitness, let me tell you, the biggest thing that you have to do is get serious, because people say, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get on a diet. Every new year, they start a diet for maybe a week or two, they join a membership to a gym, and they just never finish up. First thing I did was, I haven't drank soda, first of all, in several years. About 6 years, I have not touched soda, not even diet soda. It was very addictive for me. Around the middle of February, around February 14th, Valentine's Day, I don't have a Valentine, but I stopped candy. I haven't had candy in like 3 weeks now. And the first week is very hard. You kind of sort of miss it. You want it. But after that, I really don't miss it. I know you might say I'm cheating with the sugars and the yogurts, or like the complete cookie, Lenny's and Larry's complete cookie. But this is not a perfect world. It's going to be hard for anybody to go 100% without sugar, especially in today's world, today's foods. So what I mean by getting rid of candy, or when I say sugar, I mean like 100% just pure candy, like an M&M's bar. That's my favorite candy, by the way. I have not had any just pure sugar for 3 weeks. Cereal, I don't count that, because that's somewhat healthy. You have a bowl of cereal, it's pretty filling. It's only a couple hundred calories when you add the milk, so it's not so bad. Um, so number one, you need to stop the candy. Number two, if you need to start exercising 30 minutes a day, even if it's just walking. Just walk for 30 minutes. Stop sitting down and watching TV. After a week, you will start to feel better. If you are so out of shape that you cannot run or do any hardcore exercise, just walk. If you can do a little bit better, try jogging. You don't have to have a gym membership. Somebody once told me that your body is your gym. Jog around the neighborhood, jog down the street, do jumping jacks in your house. Just do a couple minutes a day. If you can't do more than a couple minutes, do a couple minutes a day. After 2 days, try 3 minutes. Bump it up, 4 minutes. That's when I first started exercising 2 years ago. That's what I did. I got on the treadmill. I could barely run a minute without being severely out of breath. Next day, I did a minute again. After that, I added 30 seconds. The next day, I added 30 seconds. Every day after that, I would start to add a minute. After about 10 days, I was up to like 5 or 6 minutes that I could go. After a month of continuous treadmill running, I could run 5 miles an hour for 15 minutes nonstop without being out of breath, and just keep going, keep going. It's not hard. You just need to start taking baby steps, and you need to do it every day. Trust me, after 1 month, when people started saying they noticed I lost weight, and after 3 months when I had lost 30 pounds, and now after just a month that I've lost 10 pounds, people are telling me that they've noticed, it means a lot. For somebody that, if you have been overweight, you've always wanted to get your weight down, just somebody saying that they've noticed you've lost weight is a huge improvement over your lifestyle. So just get out there, watch other people exercise, get into it yourself, see if you have recording software, see what you're doing, and notice yourself. After a month or two, see what you look like and what you look like afterwards. Check that scale every day just to see what your weight. If you're not losing weight, if you gained a pound, or if you are losing weight, just look at it and give yourself a reminder of what you're fighting for. Because you can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to yourself. If you want to lose weight, you're not happy where you are, you have to be real with yourself. And until you are real with yourself, you're just going to continue in the same lifestyle. Sorry if I sounded rambling, but I hope that you do enjoy my VR Fitness 30-day series. I hope that it inspires you. I hope that you have something to add to me, because I'm always willing to listen to people's ideas and try to learn something new every day. And I will see you in 30 days. Bye.